Hello, everybody. It is I, Mrs. Deveter. I am here live on this wonderful Tuesday afternoon, evening, or morning, depending on where you are. I don't know where y'all at in the world, but I am so glad that you are here. Please let me know in the comment section who you are and where you are coming in from so I can give you some love. Hey, Darlene, I am so glad to see you here from Pittsburgh. Come on in, everybody. Tell me who you are and where you are coming in from so I can give you some love for the first 3 minutes. I'm going to give you guys 3 minutes to let me know who you are and where you are coming in from. Now, y'all on Facebook and YouTube, I'm trying to do something here with Instagram. So I have my phone recording me on Instagram. So hello to all my Instagram folks. And I am here on StreamYard for Facebook and YouTube. So Instagram peeps, when you guys are part of this right now, thank you all so much for joining me. Hello to you in Brooklyn. Hello to you in Virginia. Hello to my dear Chris in Sacramento, California. I have a very, very special guest joining me tonight. And those of you on Instagram will not see her because the StreamYard hasn't set up Instagram streaming and YouTube and Facebook all together. So you'll just hear our conversation. I hope that you will enjoy it. Please drop your questions in if you have any. I will be looking at both screens, hopefully not looking too out of my mind. But I am so excited today to have this guest join me. As most of you know, and where you guys discovered Mrs. Deveter was from my great friends at Furls Crochet. As the content manager for Furls Crochet, I had the opportunity to meet this young lady, and because she makes the most adorable amigurumi, and she always made these great patterns for our crochet alongs over at Furls. And I always wanted to talk with her. And if you've been following me for a little while, you know that in August, I was trying to highlight Amy artists because it was too hot to be making hats and scarves and whatnot. So I did do an interview with her on paper, but it never made it to the site. Because of that, I thought it was really important that I had an opportunity to chat with her live. And so I'm doing it on my own platform. Hello to all my friends at Furls. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for opening up the opportunities for me to come and hang out with so many super talented crochet designers, pattern writers, just amazing people in the crochet world. And I'm so excited to be a part of it. So without further ado, I hope you all will help me welcome Jackie to the stream from Amy Dorable Crochet. And she was having some technical difficulties. So let's see if she is. Oops.
I can't hear you.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry. I can't hear you. I don't know.
We can hear you.
You can hear me? I'm so sorry. I don't know.
Check your mute and see if you're muted.
I even tried these and nothing's working.
Oh my gosh. No.
I can't hear you.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to try and message her on Facebook. Oh man.
There we go.
Do you hear me now?
I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh.
Listen, it's quite all right. This must be setting us up for an incredible interview. Because last week our times were all off.
I had the wrong time zones. That was so bad.
I don't know where she is, and she's not on yet, but Ola Jo, the crocheting sailor, she's amazing, and she's always so supportive. And she was like, it's gonna be fine. Maybe she was just having technical difficulties. I was like, I'm a failure. I've messed up.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I felt so bad too. I felt so bad. I'm sorry.
It's quite all right. These things happen. I am so glad that you agreed to come on tonight and hang out with me. So introduce yourself to the audience. As I shared as I was opening, I'm kind of finagling a little something. I'm live on my Instagram page also. They just can't see you, but they can hear you.
Hopefully they can hear me.
I know, right? I hope they can. Avis, can you hear Jackie? Probably the only person watching right now. But Jackie, introduce yourself to the audience. Let them know who you are and what you do.
I'm Jackie. I created dorable crochet quite a few years ago. I love crocheting amigurumi, especially things that move me, like if there's shows that I like or characters, or I love Disney, like I love Disney. So cartoons, and I also love helping, like I love animals. So if I have a chance to crochet for a cause that I believe in, to me that means a lot. Like some of the projects that I've done, I really, really like. I made a coat for Esther, the Wonder Pig, if anybody's heard of her.
No, who's Esther?
Yeah, she it's a really interesting story. Her dad's thought that she was like a micro pig, a little mini pig.
Mm-hmm.
So they rescued her, and she ended up being like a full size like pig, like a big
A big pig.
I saw a photo of her that they posted on their Facebook page out in the snow eating, and I'm like, oh, she could use a coat. So I made her a coat. Or yeah, so anything where I can help with animals. Crocheting and fitness, they're my passions. I love both of those things. Okay. So it's relaxing. It's a lot of fun. And it helps, like, it also helps to relax, or if you have a hard, like, it's creative, or if you're having a hard time in life too, like I can turn to that, and it helps me get through it.
I'm right there with you. So I was, as I told the audience, I was introduced to you through Furls Crochet.
Yeah.
You are one of the designers who always has these super cool patterns, Amy patterns, and you actually made the pattern for our birthday hat. To those of you who participated in our birthday hat competition, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what we called it, a competition, sweepstakes, whatever it was. You designed that. So kudos to you, and the super cute cake that went along with it, right?
Yeah, the little cake.
Yes, we loved it. And we got so many people who participated. And so I was just really impressed with you and your Amy. When did you start crocheting Amy?
Oh my goodness. Well, I've had my page for about 9 years now. So it's been quite a while. Yeah. And I love, like, the Furls birthday hat. I love seeing everybody's hats. It was so much fun seeing them.
When I tell you, people are so creative. There was one where someone made it look like a slice of pizza, and it had pepperoni on it. I was like,
I missed that one.
They were so darn creative. I loved everything about it. So really kudos to you for giving us that great base to start with.
Thank you.
I put mine in the closet, but I put like a number 9 on mine, and I had some tinsel on the top. It was so much fun. So much fun. So you started 9 years ago. What was your inspiration to start doing Amy?
I actually was I was scrapbooking at the time, and I saw flowers, like I saw crocheted flowers, and I'm like, I really want to learn how to make flowers for my layouts. And then yarn took over, and I stopped scrapbooking. So I don't scrapbook anymore.
Oh my goodness. So yarn took over. And so are you self-taught, or did someone teach you?
I was self-taught with help from the videos on the Lion Brand site. So they had like little diagrams and little videos, and I just watched them over and over again until I got it. Yeah, so they were very helpful. So when I have people email me asking, like, where do I start? I want to learn. I usually send them the same way, the same direction. Like, the Lion Brand website.
Lion Brand is pretty awesome. They have this campaign going on now, the Hat Not Hate, and I believe it's Chris who is on with us. I believe she has made a lot of hats for Hat Not Hate. So super, super cool. Yeah. We love Lions Brand. We think they're a great company. So yeah, shout out to them. That's awesome. So did you learn how to read patterns? Like I'm always curious to know how people go from, oh, I learned how to crochet 9 years ago to making these amazing like patterns. Like, how did you do this? How did you learn?
Well, everybody, when they start, they have to follow patterns usually. So I found a little bear. I actually have a photo of my first amigurumi that I made. It was a little bear from a free pattern online. And I'm glad I have a photo of it. But in the beginning, I followed some patterns, and then I just love making my own. Like, so now I find it hard to follow a pattern. Like I don't know the last time I did one.
Really?
Yeah, I just enjoy it, and I find one thing I would love to do though and follow a pattern for is I've never made apparel. Like I've never made clothing or shawls, or so with that I would have to follow a pattern. Okay. I just haven't put that on my hook yet, but I want to.
Well, listen, you guys who are here always know I'm going to say this. Crochet Foundry magazine, they have the best apparel patterns because they're size inclusive. Ooh. And they have a sizing style guide. Like Crochet Foundry, I think, has really figured it out as far as like garments are concerned. Brianna and Lorene and Pam are amazing. So I encourage you to check out the Crochet Foundry magazine. Their latest one is the fall issue, and I know winter is coming very soon. So I encourage you to check out Crochet Foundry. And if you don't want to get the whole magazine, they do have patterns that they sell individual, and they have some really cool patterns. I'm saying we because I still feel like a part of the Furls team, but they also have free patterns on the website. And there's a sweater that is currently up for the month of September's Cal. It's really nice. So options.
Yeah, I have to do it. I keep saying I'm gonna make something in apparel, and it's on my list.
It's on your list. Hey, listen, it's good to have a list. It's good to have a list. So the latest pattern that you did for Furls is this super duper cute little guy. Look at this little guy, guys.
Sully, yep. Sully he needs his nose, but I have one.
What happened to his nose?
I haven't put it on yet. I have to put his nose on.
Well, I started my Sully, and he looks really, really scary.
Oh no, he doesn't. He looks so cute. Oh my word, he's cute.
How do you do the hair? I have no idea how to attach the hair.
So the loop method, right underneath the hat, all in there, you just insert in your hook and loop the hair. So I'll go down so many rows, right at the hat line.
So wait, so attach his hat first?
Yep.
Guys, attach his hat first and then do the hair. Now, when you say the loop method, what is that exactly?
So you'll take, oh, my furls, there we go. So you'll take, furls.
And that hook, that's a beauty.
So you'll take your hook and you put it around the post.
Put it around the post. Let me just grab a hook. Oh, this hook is too big, but I'm just going to get it anyway. Okay, put it around the post.
And then you'll have your cut piece of yarn. Yep. And then you just pull it through. And then you'll put the ends through the loop. Okay.
Pull it through.
Yep. And now your little loose. Oh.
Wait a minute. I got caught up here. The wrong color, and it's Tuesday, so yay, we're getting a little tutorial Tuesday here. Okay, I put it through.
Okay. And then now your loose ends, put them through that loop that's on your hook and pull it tight. So you can take your hook out now.
Well, mine is not cut, but okay, I gotcha. So just
Yeah.
do that method and then let it hang down.
Yeah.
Are so smart. So attach his hat first
Yep.
and then do. I was like, he's bald headed and I don't know how to make him unbald.
He's so cute. He's super cute.
And then, but wait, one leg is longer than the other.
It doesn't look like it though. He's so cute. Oh my word.
I had way too much fun making him. I was like, oh, I like this yellow. And then I have to make his patches. And you know what? I just embroidered a little nose on his face.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Right? I just made a little makeshift triangle to make his little face. But if you are interested, everybody, this pattern is free and it's available on the Furls Crochet website. You just go to the free patterns area and they made I dropped it, but they made a really nice PDF for it. So you can print it out and take it with you. So silly.
Yay!
Now, we became friends on Facebook recently and you posted a picture the other day and I was like, wait a minute now. Is that Jackie? And it was you. It's the image that I used for the flyer for today. Stretching your skin. Tell us about your weight loss story, please.
Well, I had been heavy my whole life, like since I was a kid in elementary school. Like I've always had a weight problem. Mm-hmm. And then about 8 years ago, I changed my foods. I became a vegetarian. And I slowly started walking and adding an exercise. And it just built from there. And now I love it. And I've lost 170 pounds.
170. How? Just by doing that, just by changing your diet and incorporating exercise.
Yeah. And the changing the diet, it wasn't like, because my whole life I tried different kinds of diets. Mm-hmm. And I would be like, okay, like today I'm going to do this and I'm not eating any more of this. Mm-hmm. This time, and I'd always fail. Like I'd always fail. And usually I'd gain more weight than what I had started. Mm-hmm. And I'd always go back. Like it never worked. So this time I decided I was going to make little changes. So I started with, I was a big pop drinker. I drank a lot of pop.
Okay.
So I started by saying I'm going to cut out pop and I'm going to change one meal. I'm going to fix one meal, make it healthy. Mm-hmm. And I did that for a little bit. And then I just slowly changed every meal. And then, and that loose skin photo, that's all the skin after I lost the weight. And it doesn't, because the best way to describe it is it's like a balloon. So if you stretch the skin for so long, big, it's not going to go back. So, I had 8 pounds. They cut off 8 pounds of skin.
8 pounds of loose skin.
Yeah.
What made you decide, you know what, I'm going to have surgery to get rid of this loose skin? How did you decide to do it?
There was so much. Like when you have a lot that like hangs, they actually call it an apron. Like that's the doctor's terms. They call it an apron of loose skin. Mm-hmm. And I had so much of it that literally, like when I would go and get dressed and stuff, you have to make sure you're in. Like there was so much.
So you weren't just tucking in your shirt, you were tucking in your skin.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there was a lot. Like, and I noticed later on, actually, I posted a photo before I had my surgery of like my stomach. Mm-hmm. And you couldn't see my belly button. I didn't notice till after. I noticed like a couple months ago, actually, that you couldn't see my belly button because there was so much skin that it dropped. Like you couldn't see it. Yeah. So, and like it interfered, like it mentally, it affected me because I always thought about it, and you always worry if you're tucked in, and physically you can get rashes from it, which I never got. I didn't get any skin irritation, but it would get in the way when I would want to exercise or when I want to run. Like it's this 8 pounds of loose skin just hanging there. So I decided, and it's a hard surgery. Like
that was gonna be my next question. Like, what is the process for that surgery?
It's really, really, it's really hard, but it's really worth it. If you have that surgery, you have to have someone, you have to have support after. Because
Mm.
when you get out of it, you can't do everyday things, and you can walk maybe a couple feet. Like you can't, you're out. Like you need help.
For how long? And how long
Well,
was the surgery?
my surgery was 8 hours because when I went into the doctor, I thought they were just going to do my stomach, but he said you have so much loose skin that we're going to go all the way around you. So he cut all the way around. So I had like a
What?
360. Yeah, I didn't have just a tummy. He did all the way around me.
Oh my.
I know.
Wow.
So now I have this little scar that's like all the way around my
All the way
stomach.
around you. Wow.
Yeah,
You should totally get like a tattoo with a crochet hook. Like, yeah,
that's that's what my daughter said. Yeah.
you should totally get that. You're like a living Emmy.
Oh my God. That's funny. Yeah.
You're a living Emmy. That is absolutely amazing, Jackie. Kudos
Thank
to
you.
you, for losing the weight. How long ago was this?
I started 8 years ago and it took me just over a year to lose it. And then since then, it's just that's how I live now.
How you mentioned your daughter. How old is your daughter?
25. Yeah.
Okay, and how did she feel about you having the surgery?
She was very excited for me and she actually was my support when I got out. Like I couldn't, I think I drove her a little bit crazy because it's so hard and you have moments where I would just sit there and cry because you just it's really hard. Like it's months of being swollen and sore and yeah. But she was my support when I got out, so I couldn't have done it without her.
Wow. Well, kudos to your daughter. Chris wants to know, did you have to have arms and or legs done?
No, no. My legs, they did a little bit of lipo. I didn't have any lipo on my stomach or anything like that because it was just the skin.
The skin.
But he did a little bit of lipo on the top of my legs when he did the surgery. But no, I didn't have my arms done either. No.
Mm-hmm. Would you wow. So the skin was just on your your stomach area and everything else you can tone up?
You can I have a little bit. Oh, my wrong arm. I have a little bit here
Mm-hmm.
where, of course, well, it's not like tight. Like I'd love to fix that, but
Right.
then again, I'm not going to be tight everywhere. Like I'm human. Like I'm not.
Human, right. You're not Amy. You are human. Can't just, crochet together.
Now I'm going to think that when I look at my scar.
I'm telling you, that would be genius. People would be all over it. Like, this lady is so smart.
Oh my God.
What encouraged you to keep going? Like, I know that you can tell I'm not as, I'm on a journey myself, and I don't know, I'm often off and on that journey. It's like whatever. But what keeps you motivated to maintain this lifestyle?
Like I said before, growing up, like my whole life until this time,
Mm-hmm.
I started over and failed so like my whole life so many times with different exercises. I tried 2 gyms before, just everything, and I would go back. It just, and this time there's just something mentally that flicks in your head like a light switch where you're like, I'm not gonna stop.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's very, very hard in the beginning because I weighed like 300 pounds. So exercising is it's hard and it sucks when you're bigger. Like
Yes.
it really does. Everything hurts. You're tired. You don't have a lot of energy, or at least I didn't.
Yeah.
But once you get past a certain point, and I know it's easy for someone to say that, but to actually work to get to that point, then it's not as hard. And then you know what it feels like on the other side, like what it feels like. And I can't describe it, but once you get to that point,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
you realize what it feels like, and you want everybody to feel that way.
Yeah. Yeah. So, is there something that you're doing with other people to help them? Are you doing anything, for others to help other people feel that feeling?
I help whenever I can. So I've had people over the years message me. I've gone shopping for food with people. I help people in the gym whenever they ask, and I can. Any way I can help, because I know if I did it, if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
it could be the littlest thing. It could be someone sending a message where it could switch for that person, and maybe this will be the time where they'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So anytime I can help, I love helping.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. You're such an inspiration. Like, I think that more people need to hear your story, and I'm glad that I had an opportunity to share it. I just always, I'm just always excited. When I saw that, I was like, oh, we have to talk about more than just crochet then. We have to talk about this journey and the process that you went through to remove the extra skin, and how that impacts your life on so many different levels. Your daughter having to help you. How many patterns did you write while you were convalescing?
I don't remember. I made a lot of dolls. Yeah.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. Well, I'm glad that your fingers weren't adversely impacted and that you were able to, get it going. What's new? What you working on? What you got in the you know?
I have a couple new patterns that I can't share just yet that I'm
Okay.
excited about for the holidays.
Oh
Um, and I'd love to make some princess dolls. Yeah. And I'd also love to make some villains. So I have a list. Yeah. So I have a list of what I want to make.
I love it. I think that's so cool. Now I think I was going through your page and you made a salt and pepper doll.
Oh,
The Talk about that, please. I was like, wait a minute now. Talk about that a little bit.
well, the concerts that we get here, I make dolls for the artists that come here.
Mhm.
So Salt and Pepper brought their tour here with Vanilla Ice.
Uh-huh.
So I made all of them when they came here. Yeah. So
That is
I'm
so
really lucky, yeah, that they
that
let me
is
make dolls
so
for the artists.
yeah. Now, how do you get them to the artist?
I work with the center. They give them to them. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Who have you made besides salt, pepper, and vanilla ice?
Motley Crue. Oh my gosh, there's been a lot. I've had over 100.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Eric Church. Eric Church was my first one. That was my first one at the center. Yeah.
I
The
love
Dixie
it.
Chicks, Loretta Lynn, Jeff Dunham,
Look
Carrie
at
Underwood.
you.
Yeah. So I've been
That
really lucky. Yeah.
that's really, really cool. Do you ever write up those patterns, or are you just making them for them?
I make them as a gift for them. Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
that. Jackie, that's so sweet. How was it last year, being that there weren't any concerts or anything like that? Not
I
being able
miss
to,
it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
miss it a lot. I miss the concerts, like going to them, and I miss designing for the artists when they come. Yeah, I miss it.
Aw, hopefully things will start to open back up.
I
Not
hope
sure if
so.
everybody knows, but she's in Canada, everyone. She's not here in the States. She's in
Yeah.
Canada. And it's still daylight where you are. It's dark where I am now.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's still light out here.
Yeah, it's dark here. That
Oh,
that is so cool. So on your website, do you have them so we can at least see pictures of these amazing things that you've worked on?
I have to update my blog.
Okay.
I do have up to a certain. I really have to update that. I'm bad. Oh my
No pressure. No pressure.
God. So up to a certain point, I have them there, but I have all of them on my Instagram. Yeah.
Okay. Definitely go and check out her Instagram, everybody. Jackie, again, I am so glad that you made time in your schedule to hang out with me for a little while. Let me see. Oh, Chris wants to know, is Canada still locked down?
Um, yeah, they mandated masks again. It's still, yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough all over the world.
Yeah.
Like it is tough all over the world. So, I mean, for those of us who have hooks and yarn, hopefully, we can just get it in, make those hats and scarves and dolls and all kinds of the amazing things. I am so excited to see what you have coming up next for the holiday. I'll be on the lookout. Share your handles with everybody just in case folks don't know, how to
Oh,
get in contact, with you. So let us know and I'll type it in the comment section.
okay. So on Instagram, you can find me on Instagram and on Facebook at Amy Dorable Crochet. And then my blog, which I need to update, is amydorablecrochet.ca.
Okay. Amy Durable. Hold on. Amy Durable Crochet.ca. Okay. All right. Well, I have shared that. Darlene says, such an amazing art to crochet celebrity dolls. Kudos to you.
Thank
Um,
you.
yeah. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you again, Jackie, for hanging out with me. Hopefully, we can do it again soon. Once,
Yes.
the holiday season, when you have something new to present to us, I might just call you up and say, hey, can you show me how to make that on a tutorial Tuesday, if that's all right with you?
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah.
Yay! Sounds like a plan. Have a great rest of your day, and I
Thank
will
you.
talk to you again very, very, very soon.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You are so welcome. Bye.
Bye. Thanks.
Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I know it was a late one, but I had fun. I hope you learned something new and were inspired by Jackie. Her story is amazing. Her Amy, everything that she does in crochet is fantastic, but I'm really inspired by her fitness story, and encouraged to get back on the horse and try and get some of this weight off of me. Until next time, I am Mrs. Deveter. Thank you again for hanging out. I will talk with you all soon. Bye.